And there I am. Well, here I am by myself. LPH is on the way. LPH is actually on our way down the stairs as we speak and will be joining us. And it is, of course, Saturday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I am the 11th of July, which is what, a Saturday, if I haven't completely lost my mind, as we get ready to sound off here on another Saturday night. That's right, Saturday night, live on Saturday night. It's not Saturday Night Live, not Saturday Night Live. It's better than Saturday Night Live because Saturday Night Live is awful now. That's right. I'm going to rant automatically. And let me see. We're turned around right now. I did shellac that table that I talked about, and it has not dried yet. It's taking forever, so I can't cart the computer around into other rooms. But I intend to, and we'll be filming from other rooms in the near future. But I'll take a minute to say hello to some of the people. I see Renard is with us. Saturday Morning is here. Kay Munin is here. Who else? Armored Ghost. Pastor Rick. Lee is here. Who else is here? I don't know. Yeah, that's right. 1980s Turtles. This is the chair that LPH made. She made a turtle chair for herself, and I'm in the GI Joe one. She upholstered these, I should say. She upholstered these. That's right, Came Union. SNL was once very popular. It was so popular, in fact, there used to be watch parties for it. There used to be watch parties, college watch parties, and bars would do it. Different places would do it where people would gather just to hang around and watch it together when it came on. It was massive in the 70s and even the 80s, but as you got closer to our era, especially into the 2000s, it just became very sickeningly political to where people didn't want to be bothered with it anymore. And Eric is here, says, it's been a tough week. Has it been a tough week for you, Eric? I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Shows coming up, and I got a couple of announcements that I'll make here in a moment. We will be at the Gadsden Collectors Con toy and comic show in Gadsden, Alabama, at the end of this month, and we're going to be there both days. We've been invited to come out, and we're going to be there both days. And we'll be, of course, at the next Retro Toy Swap in Powder Springs. I know we'll be in the Conyers Toy and Comic Show, but that's all the way out in December. We'll definitely be at the Joe Lanta, probably all 3 days. We'll be at Joe Lanta. And, Pastor Rick made a donation, says something for the kiddie pool. Always appreciated. Always appreciated taking care of our feline friends. Again, we're still juggling 14 right now. 14 of them. So all the help we can get, it means a lot. And Eric says they have the same Justice League t-shirt. Someone gave it. We have two of these because somebody gave these to us. They gave us a pair of them. And I know that Munin was asking about pickups. I do have a couple of things I'm going to talk about. Hey, you flipping your thing. Oh, see what she did?
Mm-hmm.
She flipped the spinner rack so that my books were no longer showing.
That's right.
And her books are now on display. You see what I have to deal with? Can you imagine? Can you imagine what I have to deal with?
Hey, Pastor Rick, thank you.
Yeah.
Community.
As I ran through and said hello to a bunch of people as we were waiting for you to make an appearance. She was late to the party. Late to the party today.
What are you talking about? Nobody talked about what?
What's that? Oh, Saturday Night Live.
Oh, yeah.
Because no one cared anymore.
No.
But back then it was massive. Seinfeld was the same way. People would be talking about it the next day after an episode.
Yeah.
And MASH, when it was in the height of its popularity, also used to have local watch parties. People would watch them in front of a big screen at universities and in clubs and places like that.
Yeah.
And then we don't have that kind of thing anymore, really. Eric says, had a cat unexpectedly pass away. Complications trying to close the mother's estate. Wow. That's a goodness. And a Marvel comic. It was talking about
the Coneheads had a TV show, right? Didn't they have a TV show?
They had cartoon specials and they had a movie.
Somebody else from Saturday Night Live. Hey Jay, how are you? And Lee and David.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Oh,
thought.
sorry to hear that, Eric. That's
Yeah.
a lot. Yeah, that life can be very frustrating.
Oh yeah.
Kind of sucks. Jay says this. I know. Kind of sucks. It very much sucks.
I
It's
haven't watched
awful now.
Saturday Night
It's
Live
not.
since the 90s.
It's super highly political now, but you always saw it coming. If you listen to any of the old stories from some of the original cast members talking about how the show's producer, God, what is that guy's name? I can't remember the shit because he's been the same producer the entire time. How awful he was to people behind the scenes and how threatening. I think even Dan Aykroyd has a story about how in the movie Animal House, which he helped to write, the character of the guy with the mustache, the mechanic, was supposed to be Dan Aykroyd. He had written himself in, and that the producer warned him that if he was in the film, that he would be thrown out of the SNL cast. He was like, "I don't want you doing it," and he was bullied into not being in the movie.
Cam Ewing got lucky this week. He went to GameStop and found some anime stuff that was $30 off.
Okay.
And we got Reston is here. And the person you were talking about is Lauren Michaels.
That's right. I forget. I couldn't remember his name. I kept wanting to say Michael, and I know that was incorrect. I know that was incorrect. And yeah, Reston was saying he's catching up on the tour video. Yeah, it's long.
Oh yeah,
it's long, but I mean, and it's still doesn't quite capture it, because I couldn't linger too much, or else I would be doing it for like 4 hours. But I also plan on doing some sectional things.
Yeah.
In the near future, and posting those so that I can slow down in certain areas. But yeah, our week has been all right. It's been fairly quiet, I think.
Yeah, nothing too much going on.
Nothing too much going on, but sometimes that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's been an uneventful week, and that's how you like it sometimes. Boring, uneventful, because sometimes events can be traumatic.
Yes.
Sometimes it can be good, but most times it ain't all that good.
Boring is okay, trust me.
Yeah, boring is fine.
Flash said he had luck at a flea market.
Yay!
That's
went
good.
Antiquing and the flea market. Good.
Sometimes it pays off. It's harder nowadays, but sometimes you're shocked. Sometimes you're shocked by some of the things that you can find, that you can turn up.
Came in and find some M2 diecast cars that were half price at Walmart.
Ooby Doob is there.
Isley is here, wants to say hi and let us know that she found a frog. Grayson says hi.
Be gentle with that frog. There's Patty.
Hey, Patty. There's actually a movie. I don't remember where this. I think it's on Netflix that shows how the series came to be. Saturday Night Live. Yeah, somebody else was saying. I think Saturday morning was saying that.
Yeah.
That is a movie talking about the first episode and how that came about.
If you could trust the accuracy.
Hey, Brolycon.
Brolycon wants to know if we saw the Ninja Turtles G.I. Joe crossovers. Yeah, from Playmates. Yeah. Well, I think it's kind of overdone, and she had said that in the tour video, because she does have like the Ghostbusters wrestlers crossovers, and she does have, of course, the original Playmates Ninja Turtle crossovers, which are also wrestlers. Ghostbusters and wrestlers, and Ninja Turtles and wrestlers.
Yeah.
And that at the time it was like, oh, that's cool, that's interesting.
Yeah. And then they just kept doing it.
Now it's just really overdone, and it's becoming more and more niche all the time.
And we got Arm Ghost. Uneventful is peaceful.
It can be. Right. Yeah, it can be.
Back in the theaters. Totoro. Oh, okay.
It's an anime film.
Oh, okay. That's bad. We didn't get any He-Man merchandise from the movie.
No,
we didn't get any.
They only had like 4 or 5 things back there, anyways.
Mostly, yeah, it looked like some cups.
Mostly cups and the Skeletor head bucket, and we just weren't interested, especially not for the price.
No.
The only one I remotely would have thought about was maybe if they had the Battle Cat. I might have gotten it for her, to put in her collection. But it'd be nice to have. But the rest of the stuff, I see that all going in a bad direction. because it reminds me of the whole Funko craze, because how it's like every film is getting popcorn buckets now.
Yeah.
Buckets and cups and little doodads and toys and junk.
Yeah.
And I think the novelty is going to wear off fast because they're overdoing it.
Well, the problem with it is like if it came out in the 80s, people would have got it, used the bucket, and then some people would have threw it away, some people would have kept it. Now people are going to buy the buckets and keep them, and they're going to buy like 1 million of them and keep them. And then in 10 years they're going to start coming up for auction on eBay or whatever's going on out there. So then that's going to kind of lose its charm.
Union wants to know about the Merlin dunce cap. That's not what that is.
No.
That's not what that is. Do you want to see what that is?
Didn't see any Voltrons in your collection. No, I don't have any Voltrons.
I had a set of Voltron. I don't anymore.
Vernell Hamilton.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get it back. But, you know, I lost a lot of things.
Yeah, he talked about that before. We did a video on that.
We did a couple years back. We did a video on that. But, yeah, I had Voltron too. But, you know, and I think about it every once in a while, but I get sidetracked because I've got a piece, you know, I've got so many things that are really close to being completed. Really close to being completed as far as lines. And I did pick up a Grail this week that was on my Grail list. I picked up something off my Grail list. But that is not a dunce cap. The little wizard cap back there. This is actually a television prop. And you see the tag hanging on there, and the tag that is hanging on there is the wardrobe inventory tag, because this is Elliot's birthday cap from the show Doom Patrol. This is the Doom Patrol birthday cap. If you ever saw that show, it is the wardrobe tag.
Got that from the flea market. At the flea market around here, there's a store or vendor or whatever, and he got a lot of movie and TV props, clothing and other stuff that he sells.
He's a clearinghouse for like overflow from the studios.
Yeah.
And he didn't know or care what it was.
He doesn't care what anything is.
He sold it for like $1.
Yeah. You got two of them things, don't you?
Chance has one.
Okay.
Yeah, Chance has one.
And Reston went to an antique mall with over 40 small shops. 2 of them had comic books, and he found a few good ones for $2 to $3. And then the second shop, prices were crazy. And you're going to find that at the antique mall, especially inside. Inside, you don't always get a deal, but the outside vendors, you usually get a deal. Sometimes you get a deal.
Yeah.
So, have you been to the new Pizza Hut? No,
we haven't been to a
Pizza Hut
classic, one of the new classic restaurants.
There's one around.
If they continue to do that, because I know they were going to convert up to what they were doing 60, and they were going to convert up to about 120 or so, but that was before Yum Foods International bought Pizza Hut off, and now they are owned by a Chinese company, so they may or may not continue to do that.
But Yum's Food been on Pizza Hut for years.
Did they own it or did they sell it?
I don't know.
I don't remember, but they've been bought out by somebody.
Oh,
because Yum Foods is part of PepsiCo, and PepsiCo owned Pizza Hut, but I had read somewhere that they have been sold. That their rights have been sold now. So it depends on whether or not the new owners think that's a good idea still. But we haven't been to one.
With that, what K Munin is talking about, I think is not so much fear of missing out. I think it's people like our age, me and David's age, that and we talk about it a lot. They pull at your nostalgic heartstrings, and then you see something that you remember, because we saw what Hardee's is coming back with Happy Meal prizes with the box and the toys, and we saw it recently. One of those food chains got, I know it's not a Happy Meal, but it's the meal box with the prizes in them.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, they coming back with that now.
And even Coca-Cola, because we had seen this in the store the other day, where you could peel the label off of the bottle, and there's a card inside. There's a trading card in there, remember? And it's like, wow, I don't remember the last time I saw Coke or any beverages doing something like that.
Yeah, and we used to have that growing up, and you used to have to take the top off, and you can win a prize, or it was a riddle or a joke or something inside. It was just a lot of stuff, and you're starting to see that come back. And I think it's just because they know, okay, younger people could care less about any of this stuff. It's all these old people, and they want things, and they'll buy it because they remember it as a child, and they want it back. Did you find all the classic stuff from
Armored wants to know. Not necessarily. No. I mean, sometimes we have a little bit of luck at flea markets and yard sales and stuff like that, but it's rare. It really is. Eric likes the rectangular looking buckets you could purchase.
These things say regular.
Oh, regular. Okay.
You're back.
I thought it said rectangular.
Oh, you can bring those popcorn buckets back?
You can get refills, remember?
I didn't know that.
Don't you remember the clients doing that?
No,
but take them to the theater?
They didn't bring it back from the last time.
Oh, that I don't know.
Is he talking about you go home and bring that same bucket back?
No, you go and you refill it there.
Oh. That ain't nothing. I thought you mean you take it home and bring it back next
All the
time.
chewy used popcorn. And Raccoon is joining us.
Hey, Ann, how are you? Living in California.
Stewart. Oh, yeah, never gotten a deal on anything in California. Oh, yeah, well, that's California for you.
Hey, Kenny, how are you? Yeah, we talked about our week earlier. It was a uneventful week, which we like. Boring. Nothing's going on. Nothing happened. Nothing exciting, and nothing tragic. So that's always good.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, we have not been able to go to one of those. I mean, if we run across one, we'll go. I mean, out of curiosity.
I heard it's one in the metro Atlanta area. I don't know exactly where, but I heard that it's one here. I think I want to say it's in Dahlonega. I think. For me, it ain't worth the hike to go out there unless you are already out there. I mean, to go get pizza is Pizza Hut. It's not like the mom and pop one down the street. That's just amazing.
We have one local that's actually really good.
And it's a mom and pop one, and they're amazing.
Yeah.
So that's worth it.
Pizza Hut's not that stellar.
I mean, you go for the nostalgic feel, but again, that's something you do if you're in the area and you say, "Oh man, that's one of the classic Pizza Huts. Let's go there," and then you go in there. Not, "Oh, let's take a hike way out there just to go to Pizza Hut."
Yeah, and also there's a couple of traditional IHOPs still laying around. We passed by one. We didn't go in it, but it was the original 3-story tall blue roof that goes all the way to the ground. The International House of Pancakes, not IHOP. And I'm like, oh my God, there's one of those still around. So there you go.
Yeah, that's a display unit we found.
Yeah, you see this? If I can show it properly.
It was at a store that sells
store fixtures.
Store fixture displays. And they had that. And we had already had a couple of magazines because I like tabloid magazines. So we got it to put the tabloid magazines on. Hey, Christopher, how are you? Christopher Graham is here.
Yeah, we got a great. It was some recall. It was just sitting in the back because we were there looking for slat walls and possibly any other store displays we might could use in the museum rooms. And I came across this, and it had a $25 price tag on it. And I was like, "Hey, come here, look at this. What do you think?" She was like, "Yeah, it's on casters. This is what you would wheel. You'd have that sitting at the end of the supermarket aisle with the daily newspapers on it or something." I was like, "Yeah, man, let's take this home and we could put our papers on it. It's got a magazine rack on the side. There's magazines all through here, and then the newspaper slots." And I was like, "Yeah, that's just really kind of classic."
Yeah. So a lot of stuff we find at yard sales, like that red comic book rack right here.
Both
we
of
found
these
that
racks,
from a estate
the
sale.
spinner rack
Oh yeah, they both came
and
together.
the end cap rack were together at an estate sale.
Mm-hmm.
So every once in a while we have some pretty good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard that Christopher Randolph Mantu passed away, the guy from Emergency. I heard that.
I never saw Emergency. I know it's a show. You got the toys from it, but I've never seen
Yeah,
that
the
show
LJN
before.
made action figures for that, and then I also have
SWAT.
the fireman's helmet from Emergency. I've got the fireman's helmet as well. But yeah, we love having the store displays or something that gives it that kind of feel, because realistically, and I'll probably do an independent video on the subject because people ask all the time, it really is the most convenient way to display everything. And that's the reason why all of these people in engineering for store fixtures went through the trouble to design them that way in the first place, to make it easy for shoppers to see and access things. So instead of struggling with bookcases and Deltoffs and whatever else they got, it's like this stuff's already ready made for retail industry. Why not put it to use for us?
Yeah.
You know?
Emergency had a cartoon.
I don't remember that. I don't think I've seen it.
Emergency is a really good show. One of the shows families could watch together. And I saw something this week or maybe last week, and they were saying how people aren't watching the new shows anymore. Everybody is watching all the old shows, and they were asking the question, why are people watching old shows and not the new?
Ton of answers for that.
And not the new one.
Better written, better acted, better structure, better performances.
It was well put together, thought out.
Same argument with the music, because streaming services where you get music from will tell you that consistently vintage music, 60s through 90s, outstreams anything modern. Anything from the 2000s to today is completely outdone by 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s music, particularly 70s and 80s are at the top of that, at the echelon of that. And gee, I wonder why. What could be the reason that people want to hear that more, including young people would rather hear that or see vintage shows than the stuff that's coming out now? There must be something wrong with what's coming out now.
The new shows are just not good, says Christopher.
Indeed.
And Eric has the Emergency Viewfinder. And Saturday Morning says Emergency Plus 4 from 1974 ran for 2 seasons on NBC.
Okay.
Saturday morning. But yeah, and that's a big topic you see on YouTube. They talk a lot about music and how the music has changed and how modern music is boring. And they talk about movies and how new movies are no good. And a lot of people would rather watch old movies instead of the newer ones that's coming out. And the same with TV shows. So, and then, but you would think that people from marketing or your executive and say stuff would say, hey, wait a minute, not just take YouTube aside and all of the videos from there, because that could be biased. Just look at the analytics from things like your streaming services and compare them, and then ask yourself, okay, people would rather listen to music from, I don't know, 1950 to 1995. Why?
Yeah.
Ask yourself, why is that the case? The same with TV shows, the same with movies. Why is it people would rather watch this stuff than the stuff that we're putting out today? And maybe they can make money again. Instead of saying, oh yeah, we made a ton of money, but it's all inflation. And then your budget was $500 million and you made 600 million. So did you actually make money?
No, not after your advertising budget and everything else.
Yeah.
You're in the hole.
And speaking of what Christopher is talking about, we saw I was watching something on YouTube and they were talking about how that, okay, you had corporate rock and how DJs had all kinds of freedoms on the radio station. They pretty much picked whatever song they wanted to play. And then executives came in there, corporate people came in there, and then they put together a format, the top 40, and they limited the freedom that the DJs had. Now the DJs couldn't just play whatever they wanted to play. They had to play this playlist. And then, people didn't want to hear that. They didn't get new music or stuff that you wouldn't usually hear. Every station had the same song playing. Mm-hmm. New movies and music. Oh, yeah. Okay. I read that one already.
Companies. Oh, and I'll throw it out there. There should be a live stream Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with a guest. There will be a surprise guest, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Thursday. Coming this Thursday.
And it will be live.
It will be a live stream.
But remember, when we have guests live, that we do give a lot of time to the guests. So you can still ask your questions, but it won't be like a free for all like we always do.
Yeah.
We ask questions, we let the guests talk and do their thing.
Yeah.
But please, you're welcome to come, ask your questions. Of course, we will read your questions.
And watch out for because I'm going to set it up early, probably tomorrow or Monday. I'm not going to tell you who it is yet,
Mm-hmm.
but you will know who it is.
Yes.
You will know who this person is.
And David's talking about my collection. Mm-hmm. I'm running out of space. I did run out of space.
She ran out of space a couple of times, and then I worked my magic on the walls for her to make stuff.
And I still don't have everything up, but I do have a lot of stuff.
I'm good at blocking.
Yeah.
So I can make more space without getting weird.
Oh yeah, Emergency is the same universe as Seeing Elsewhere that may or may not have its universe, but inside the kids' snow globe.
That was a really awful ending. That was a stupid ending to that series.
And it was the same for Adam 22.
Adam 12.
Oh yeah, Adam 12. Adam 12.
Yeah.
Lose money. Perfect example. Oh God, don't even start on Supergirl.
Chaka?
Oh wow.
Super Chaka.
That movie lost so much money.
And she's not that good. And she's got a bad attitude. And and it just keeps getting worse.
Yes, I agree with you, Reston. The talent is not the same anymore. New music is not as original or performed with heart, and that is true. And I always say this, it's a couple of artists that I listen to, and if you were to actually listen to their voice, they're not good singers. They're not.
Yeah.
But when you hear the song, you can hear the passion in their voice, and you can feel it, and they can make you believe every word they sing. But you got these new ones, it's no passion in their voice. It's like they were given the lyrics and they were given the tune, and yeah, they probably can carry a tune, they probably can sing. They probably sound better than a lot of artists from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. And that's probably no doubt. But they don't have the same passion in their voice. They don't make you feel that song. You don't sit there and be like, man, I know exactly what you're talking about. And you just feel it, and your arms start tingling.
Yeah,
you don't get that.
Give you a couple examples. Johnny Cash.
Yes.
Not a good technical singer at all. Not a good technical singer at all. But when he sings, he means it, and you can feel it. Or Mick Jagger. Not a good technical singer.
But listen to Angie.
Yeah, listen to Angie, or listen to what is
was it about the rape and all of that in the war? That song, God, I love that song too, and I can never remember the title.
That threw me off too. I had it on the tip of my tongue.
Oh,
I knew
and I messed it up. I know.
Say something weird.
But still, even Steve Tyler, not that great. But listen to Dream On.
Yeah,
made you feel that song.
And then you have people who are good technically and emotional.
Yeah,
like David Bowie, very good technical singer, and can be very emotional and make you really feel what he's projecting. And people have lost those skills. Or, I mean, I'm sure there are singers who have those skills, but that's not what the record companies want.
Hey, Richard, he's still helping out with. Wow, your vacation Bible school lasts around here. It's only like 5 days.
Maybe they didn't get it, and it's like, you're not leaving this facility until you understand. I don't know.
Saturday Morning says Supergirl doesn't even match what the comic miniseries was talking about.
You know what's funny too? My prediction about that film, I haven't seen it, but my prediction about that film was correct. Because everybody wanted to see it. Why? Because Lobo was in it. And I said, that's the hook. And when you watch it, you won't be able to string together 5 minutes of Lobo through the whole film.
Yeah.
Guess who was right? That's they okie doked you with Lobo.
Hey, Dr. Cohen, how are you? Wow, they fell asleep. Supergirl. Symphony for the Devil. No. That's not the one.
That's not it.
Oh, God, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, God, now I can't think of it. It's going to come soon as we get off the phone. Oh, it goes until tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Vacation Bible School. They got 2 weeks.
Well, I hope you're enjoying it. I can't think.
I know. I can hear it in my voice. I mean, in my head too. And now I can't even pay attention to what anybody's saying because that song is in my head. But Symphony for the Devil is a good song. But the point is, those songs were written they were written out of a feeling, out of emotion, out of thought, out of something. Now it's just like the lyrics don't even mean anything. The words don't mean nothing. Somebody just strung some stuff together. I miss listening to an album from start to finish that tells a story like Pink Floyd, yes, The Wall, or Who, all of those theatrical stuff
they don't
that the
string
Who did
together all the songs, because like if you listen to like Abbey Road, every song on that album leads into the next one. You know, they all go together. Give Me Shelter.
Give Me Shelter is the name of that song. Give Me Shelter. That is one of the Rolling Stones. I mean, they got a lot of good songs, don't get me wrong. But that is my favorite. Was it
that woman pitched so high, her voice cracked.
And you know what?
And they left
it in there. And now
because it's
they want perfection. And a lot of the stuff, the older stuff, because of the imperfection, I think it made it so good.
Like Iron Butterfly, In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida is not what he's saying. It's just the guy was so drunk in the recording, but it sounded good, and they said, "Hey, let's just keep doing it that way."
Hey, AM, how are you?
Oh, he likes Jane's Addictions cover, and
Chris is here.
Chris Fontana.
But stuff is just lost, and you don't know what's going on anymore.
And then they fake it. There's a guy, I can't remember his name. He is a music analyst, and he dissects.
Oh, that Phoenix
videos.
Guy.
Yeah,
Phoenix something another.
Because there are people who are singing a cappella in harmony on YouTube, and he puts the graphs up, and he uses the computer model to dissect it, to demonstrate to you that those people were all actually singing independently, and that an AI program merged the voices to make them perfect, to make the harmony perfect, that is not a proper trained harmony. And he was like, there's way too many groups on YouTube and on TikTok doing this, and people watch that and think it's real, and then they're like, why can't we do that good? Because it's impossible.
Yeah, because it's too perfect. And then he showed you some artists that's really singing, and you can see the differences in each verse.
Yeah.
In each chorus. And he was like, that's how you know they're really singing. But the modern ones he showed, every verse was the same, every chorus was the same. It was no like inflections.
A computer model shifted and lined their voices up.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't do it. So they cheated. But they're presenting these videos as if they're legitimately singing properly. And it's like, oh God. What are you gonna do?
Royal Guardsmen took their Snoopy versus Red Baron songs and added a narrated story between the first 3 songs. They later released that part as a record story. Okay. I've heard it on the radio. Sometimes you'll hear the whole thing on the radio with all of the.
We have a Johnny Cash fan here.
Yeah, I like Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash is good.
His cover
Johnny.
His cover of 9 Inch Nails is pretty good too.
Hurt.
Yeah, Hurt. Mm-hmm. He did a great cover of that. And again, not a good technical singer.
No.
But the emotion is there.
All right.
Oh, it cleared itself. It's Johnny Future.
Yes, he's in Korea. It's morning. He got to go sightseeing and touring.
Of course. What else do you do in Korea? Watch out for that parallel. As a minefield. I think he'll find it. Anyways, I did have a Grail pickup this week, and I'm going to be doing a pickups video next week. But I know Munin was asking earlier. I can show you if you ain't scared.
Oh boy, here we go.
You know, people always act like they're creeped out by this, but this is on my Grail list. So I've actually got 2 things off of my Grail list this year. 2 things. One was the Super Dino Monster. The Super Dino Monster that completed my set.
Okay.
And then there was this.
Hey, Augusta, how are you?
Augusta said Superman, they liked Metamorpho.
He was in one of the movies?
I guess. I didn't see the last one.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see the last film. Are you ready? Yeah, okay, here we go. It's the ideal Lady Elaine Fairchild. There she is. She's looking at you. She's looking.
Oh, look at that nose.
Into your soul. Boomerang, Toomerang, Sumerang. And it's even written, her magic words are written on her shirt there. 1977 Ideal.
That is a scary looking girl.
And there's 3 puppets. Yeah, that's right, Saturday morning. I got it. I finally tracked one down that didn't cost $600. God, because there's no way I could possibly have afforded that.
I know that's
right. But I found one for a great bargain price. It was the last one I needed. It does complete everything from Ideal, because although it would be amazing to have the Neighborhood of Make-Believe playset with the 5 finger puppets, it comes with 5. This never made it past salesman samples.
Yeah, that's what I said, K Munin.
Yeah, this never made it past the salesman samples, so you can't do it. The finger puppets turn up from time to time if you don't mind paying $150 a piece for them.
Whoa.
Yeah. The trolley I have, and you guys have seen me with the trolley, because I actually did a showcase of this in a video. And then that's the other 2 puppets, X the Owl and King Friday the 13th. And so finally, in the box, there she is. I can't read the price tag to see how much that originally was. And on the side, there's LPH. She acts like she doesn't like Lady Elaine Fairchild, but you can see clearly.
Man, that girl terrified of that thing.
You can see clearly that she adores this doll. You know what's going on, actually. She was like, the doll is whispering to me.
Yeah,
it's telling me what you dreamed last night.
Sure it was.
There's Fred.
Eric says that he's rooting for you to get that Frankenberry.
Oh yeah, I'd love to get that Frankenberry. Actually, that one, these two don't look the same, right? Look at the little girl holding that one. That one actually kind of looks like it might be a prototype because the head is completely different. It's not even shaped the same.
Oh, it ain't.
That's kind of scary.
I think it's the angle.
It's the angle. You think so?
I don't know.
Boomerang, boomerang, boomerang.
She did look like that, K-Munin.
Yeah.
That wasn't a bad likeness.
That is not a bad likeness.
She did look like that on Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, that is what the doll looked
Miss Lady Elaine Fairchild. I remember
Lady
that.
Elaine.
Yeah, that's the stuff that nightmares are made of, says Alpha Trion.
I can't tell who the store was, but it looks like the price tag says $6.95.
It looked like it's a red line, like it's on clearance.
It must have been on clearance.
King Randor may be next. Yeah.
Oh, that God, would be
if I can find that cheap.
Oh yeah, I know, but I mean, I got a bang up price on it considering what these normally sell for, but I just I've been trying for years to track one of these down in the box. Usually they're just loose. Finding any of these in the box is very, very difficult.
Richard is asking, was she a witch? I don't remember.
She was the curator of the neighborhood's museum.
Oh, I remember her, but I don't remember what she did.
But in the museum, she had a magic boomerang. And if she said boomerang, toomerang, sumerang, she could cast a spell with it. And she used to do that to be mischievous at times.
Well, hold on. I'm going to read Augusta's thing. He wants David says he wants you to get a baby laugh a lot. That's a creepy doll. And Augustus says it looks like Lady Elaine was modeled after Phyllis Diller.
That is what Phyllis Diller looked like.
Yes,
she did look like this.
I didn't think about that until you said so.
That is a possibility. Same time frame.
Yeah, but Mr. Rogers wouldn't have been mean like that.
Second longest running children's daytime show. Mr. Rogers. Third, I believe, is Captain Kangaroo. And first would be Sesame Street, although technically it shouldn't be, because as far as I'm concerned, it ended with Elmo.
Oh, no.
That's right. So there you go. But yeah, I was thrilled to find this. Lady Elaine Fairchild.
Yeah.
And they gave her the, it says, you can nod my head and wave my hands or make me talk. I'm a puppet doll. I mean, puppet doll. Boomerang, boomerang, sumerang. Oh boy! And I know a lot of people don't understand, but I love the nostalgia, that kind of stuff. And Mr. Rogers was a big part of the childhood of a lot of people.
Yeah,
a lot of people, and not much was made. There was a second series of hand puppets that was done in the 1980s, in the mid 1980s. And they came with in a cello bag with a header card and a cardboard backing. And they did more characters than the original series, which only had 3 puppets. I think they did most of the characters. I know they did like Daniel, and they did, I think they did Henrietta Pussycat, X the Owl, and so on. Kay Munin thinks that she's going to be going to bed with Chef.
Oh God,
Do you remember
Chef from South Park?
When he was he had to prostitute himself
in
that one episode, and the bus driver lady hired him. And he was like, "Are you into sex toys or sex aids? This is a paper bag. It's got holes in it."
Was there any merchandise for Captain Kangaroo?
Yes, there was. There were a couple of different companies, because remember, Captain Kangaroo was on the air for something like 28 years.
Wow, we saw an episode today.
Yeah, we did actually. I think Knickerbocker, was it Knickerbocker or Child Guidance, made hand puppets of Mr. Green Jeans and the Captain, or dolls, not hand puppets. Excuse me. They made little dolls. It might have been Knickerbocker. And there's an earlier Captain Kangaroo doll from like the 1960s with like a celluloid face. It's a bigger one. They had a Captain Kangaroo Club mail away hat. Odds and ends, book and record sets. Not a lot of merchandising for it. Not a lot of merchandising for it.
Picture pages start on Captain Kangaroo.
But yeah, Captain Kangaroo, actually not a bad show.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
It was a lot of it was actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
So for Saturday morning kids program. But yeah, I've thought about that too, is tracking down. I forget if it was Child Guidance or Knickerbocker that made the stuffed little dolls. But I've thought about tracking those down. They're tough to find still in the package. Really tough to find still in the package. Also for pickups, I'll give you one more teaser for the video. Okay. And it is another Imperial Godzilla. Another Imperial Godzilla.
Is that different from the ones you got?
Well, it's painted different. Well, every one of these, the way they're painted, you could line up 20 of them and they won't look the same. The way this sucker was packed.
Oh, man.
The box was gigantic. Okay. And it was this massive tube. It looked like a shipping box from U-Haul. It was like 2 feet by 2 feet.
It was a big box.
Gigantic box. And it was packed with empty egg crates.
In drink cartons. You know the drink cartons you get from McDonald's or a restaurant?
Put 4 cups in it.
Yeah.
He had like 50 of them. All just jammed in there all around the Godzilla. And I'm like, what the hell? It must have made that so heavy, all that cardboard. But yeah, anytime I can find an Imperial Godzilla, whether this is the 13-inch, the 13 or the 6-inch, for a really good price, I'll take it. He's filthy, though. I mean, God forbid you clean this stuff.
But at least you can wet it. You can put it in the sink.
I can clean him. I can clean him. But man, he's dirty. Goodness.
But that's better than the last time it got shipped. You remember the tail was sticking out?
Yeah, I showed that. It was wrapped in a real tight box all around. It was a Dormai Godzilla knockoff.
Hey, Uncle Fun.
Hey, Uncle Fun is there. And the tail was sticking all the way out of the box and wrapped in bubble wrap, like super thick in bubble wrap. And I'm like, what the hell? You couldn't have found a bigger box.
No, because it would have
you're going to ship it with the tail. And if the Dormai knockoffs, I mean, the tails are like 1.5 feet long. They're huge. And what the hell? I'm shocked it didn't get caught up in a gear in a conveyor belt or somewhere and got crushed. Like, my goodness. But yeah, anytime I could find one of these for a real bang up price, I'll take it. And so I grabbed, another Imperial Godzilla, although it looks like, look at his shoulder right there. It looks like someone stabbed him there.
Yeah,
doesn't it? There's somebody knifed Godzilla to see how. This thing sucker's heavy too. These are thick. These are.
You got a King Kong figure? 60s?
He can fight the 60s. I don't have one like this. I have a 6-inch Imperial King Kong, and I have the AJ Renzi bank, the blow mold bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blue Splash. At least his tail wasn't sticking out.
Yeah, that's what happened last time.
I guess too much box is better than none at all. But I was just shocked that it was packed with egg crates. I'm like, who does that? Who packs things that way? That makes like no freaking sense to me.
K Muna says, don't feel bad. I once got a figure in the mail wrapped in toilet paper.
Yeah. See here. See? That bag has the Godzilla in it. See all the egg crates? Or egg cartons? And then the other hold on, this is the other image, because this is what I found when I first opened the box. And that's those drink cardboard things. Like, oh my God, what are you trying to do?
You're trying to make sure it don't get busted up.
I guess.
You don't want that back.
No, he don't want it back. Yeah, I'll keep it for the price. I'll keep it.
Oh, David, how is your Morbius run coming? David Blue Splash is looking to complete his 90s and 2000s, right? Morbius run. I seen people pack my stuff with toilet paper too. The kids kept demanding to hijack your chat, so I've spent the last half hour probably getting me banned on Warhammer channel.
Booby Doob says. Oh, okay.
At least he likes eggs.
Maybe. I don't know.
Or maybe he work at like McDonald's or a fast food place where they got a lot of drink cartons.
I don't know. I have no idea. I've seen much worse. I do have way back in the archives. You remember the Futurama action figures that I got, and he actually took. Yeah, you already know.
No, I'm reading what Uncle Fun said. I had a 12-inch Princess Leia shipped in a Wheaties cereal.
I've heard of people doing that before. Or one guy got his in like a DiGiorno pizza box, pizza box. He got comics were shipped in it.
But okay, wait a minute now. And you too, Uncle Fun. Was it in the box, packed up, and then that box in another box?
No, I bet you it wasn't.
Was the DiGiorno box in another box?
No, it was not. It was labeled.
Oh.
That's but it was 3 or 4 Futurama action figures, and he taped them together. Remember that? He had the packing tape, the clear packing tape. He wound it around them and then wrapped that bundle in Christmas paper and labeled the Christmas paper and shipped it like that. And I'm like, and I got this, and it was crushed and torn, and I'm like, God, somebody actually wrapped this in Christmas paper. And bad enough, I peel the paper off, and he taped the figures together. And I'm sitting there for like a half an hour with a blow dryer trying to take the tape off without destroying what's left of the package. It's like, oh my God, people are insane. People are insane. See, Uncle Fun said just a cereal box with wrapping paper for Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Oh my God.
Yeah. People have no sense. Remember what George Carlin said? Know that half the people you meet are dumb, and the half of them are dumber than that.
No, it's packed in bubble wrap in a box.
You're not just going to put a stamp on it?
Oh, no. Oh, the Morbius run is almost over, about 20-something issues, almost to 32 issues, end of the run. Okay, so you got 20 some odd issues, so you need another 12 issues, and then you'll be done. People will use anything to get it out of the house and get a sale. That's what I've come to realize.
Just no common sense.
And Robert is here. Your collection tour. It was nice. Thank you.
We appreciate that. We don't mind sharing it. But yeah, people are not that bright. Anyways, I mean, I'm sorry, they're just not.
K. Munin said, having studied psychology, I would love to see the minds of people who ship things poorly. I would find their heads just tumbleweeds and mosquitoes.
You remember that one episode of The Twilight Zone where the guy flipped the quarter?
Yeah, and then it stood up.
It stood on the edge, and somehow it triggered something where he could read people's minds.
Yeah.
In the episode, he worked in the bank and he was reading people's minds. And there was one woman who was counting her money at the table, and he walked behind her and stopped and looked at the back of her head, and he couldn't hear anything. It was just empty. And he's like, he looked confused because everyone else's thoughts he could hear, but her head, there was nothing.
Nothing. Like all cricket.
I think that's most people.
I see you have a lot of Ripley's comics on the
Ripley's, spirit. Believe it or not.
Yes. Did you get the George Wilson art book? No. I don't know who George Wilson is. But I got some Ripley's, believe it or not.
Yeah, she has some
I
Ripley's, believe it or
got
not.
some in a lot, and then David bought it. Bought me a few.
Yeah, I gave her a few. I picked up for her at the last Atlanta Comic Convention.
Yes, and it is a very good read. I've been reading it, and I'm doing my next. What am I reading? I already filmed it. I just got to post it, and Ripley's, believe it or not, is on there. So be on the lookout for my next.
Hello, Jesse.
What am I reading segment? A few of Ace Ventura packages.
Had a few Ace Ventura packages. At the very beginning of Ace Ventura Pet Detective, he's pretending to be a UPS delivery driver, and he's walking down the street kicking the box in front of him as he walks, and just does everything he can to just abuse and smash the box before he delivers it. It's just crumbled. It sounds like broken Christmas ornaments in it when you shake it. Shh. Robert wants a kitty tour starring Hobo.
Oh, okay. George Wilson did all the covers. He did a good job. Those painted covers are beautiful. Yeah, Monkey gets on my nerve. He need to get put outside in a rainstorm.
He wouldn't be able to handle it. He wouldn't be
He'll
able
be
to
all
handle
right.
it. Poor baby.
He'll learn.
He's I've mentioned it before. He's Daniel's cat. He's Daniel's cat. He is not attached specifically to a human. He's friendly enough, but he follows Daniel around like a sick puppy.
Oh, he also did the Twilight Zone covers. I have some Twilight Zone books. I haven't started reading that yet. I remember they had Golden Key UFO comics, not UFO Project Blue Book type of comics. Okay.
Robert talking about.
No, that's Richard.
Oh, Richard. I'm thinking of the wrong person. But Boxer Pit. Pit. But yeah, all of those Dell, Gold Key, and these are Gold Key, of course, Ripley's, believe it or not, had some great painted covers. We don't know them all, Robert says. We don't know all the kitties.
Yeah, well,
it's only 4 in the house ever since poor Uncle passed
away.
Yeah, not too long ago. He was a good guy, though. Uncle was a really friendly cat. He was a really friendly cat. He had mellowed out quite a bit, coming from being feral and wanting to attack every cat he saw, and just learned to calm himself because he wanted to stay inside. And he figured out the rules. Some cats never do, and you can't let them stay in. But he figured it out. There's 3 rules. No fighting, no tearing the hell out of furniture, and no marking. Because a lot of outdoor cats will do that. They want to walk around and pee on everything to put their smell on stuff. And if you catch them trying to do that, out.
Yeah.
And he figured that out. He was like, okay, every time I try to do something like that, or every time I get into a tiff or whatever, I get put back outside. So he snuck in again and just never did it again.
Yeah, he learned his lesson quick.
Yeah, and he just wanted to be part of the family, and unfortunately passed away.
Lost in Space Family Robinson comics had some good covers too. Yeah. It's a lot of comics out there with just some amazing covers. And I was looking, we were watching this one show, we watch it every so often, and they talk about the top 10 comics of the week or something like that. And it was showing the Absolute Batman cover. And he was going on and on about how great that was. And I'm looking and I'm like, are you serious? That looks like awful.
It looked like it was from a coloring book page. It was terrible.
I mean, it would have looked nice if the artwork was nice, because they had the Batman and he was big, but on his clothing, you could see images on his body. And that was interesting. I'm like, okay, now that looks good, but the overall artwork was horrible.
Yeah,
and then, that guy ranting and raving how great that cover looked. And I'm like, are we seeing the same thing?
No. Robert Gold Key did Star Trek. Later issues you can probably find for a decent price.
They build to the clouds.
Especially the photo covers, the earlier stuff, can be very expensive. Bilt wants to know if we know about or attended the Southern Fried Gaming Expo. Never saw it on the lists. No, we never attended one. I've heard of it, but we've not been there.
I think I've heard of it once, and that was last year. But gaming expos we don't usually go to.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's not something we look out for. And if somebody just sent us and asked us to mention it, we would. But to go, no, we wouldn't go because we don't really do too much with gaming.
Yeah, and all the stuff I have, because you can see some back there where the TV is there. I've got Atari through Xbox 360, Atari, Sega Genesis, Nintendo, Nintendo NES, Nintendo 64, GameCube, um, and some vintage games. But modern stuff, I don't know hardly anything about. And I don't even play the Xbox 360 hardly ever. Whenever I feel like playing a game, usually it's going to be either the NES or the Sega Genesis. Those are my favorites. Blue Splash says when I got to Toy Room 1 or Room 2, he mentioned Bone Age and Dino Riders he would like to have. He's surprised I don't have them. They're very expensive. Yeah, I've got the one carded Dino Riders figure set, and you see them at shows, and especially because they turn up sealed packages, hundreds and even thousands for some of the larger sets. It's like, God, forget it. If you can find one unbuilt, and they're fragile, so you probably want them in the box. I know people do buy and display them loose, but they're extreme. Some of those sets are very, very, very fragile.
I got a bunch of the DC Finest, and I haven't gotten to read them. I haven't gotten around to reading them yet. But yeah, so they're really good. He says that they're really good. Okay.
What about lunchboxes?
He said he took his down.
Oh, okay. He took down his lunchboxes.
Oh, okay. Gold Key Dell Whitman did everything from Land of the Giants to Smurf to Monsters to Gunsmoke.
Get Smart, not Smurfs.
Oh, Get Smart.
Yeah, Whitman did reprints of those, so the Whitmans would be even cheaper. Bill says Vendor Hall's okay, not worth getting a ticket just for that. Ooh.
Oh, we missed the one. Okay. The Gaming Expo is mostly vintage console, arcades, pinball, VR, board games, and vintage computers, vintage computer games. It's a fun show if you're into nostalgia for gaming.
Okay.
Then he says the Vendor Hall is okay, but not worth getting a ticket just for that.
I see. Okay. No, we have not been there. And speaking of which, let me show you.
Hey, I love the 80s.
I love the 80s. I took this photo today at Savers. Okay. It is a Super Nintendo they have in their case. See that? I didn't post this photo yet. I'm showing you now.
Oh, $125.
Yeah, $125.99. So about $130 with tax. Okay. You cannot tell me they tested this.
Does it say they tested it?
No, it did not. This is the thing. This is about $126 plus tax. Okay. You're going to tell me they had a cathode ray TV to hook this up to, and Nintendo and Super Nintendo games laying around so they could play this and make sure it works. And you cannot return electronics if they're damaged. So you get this home and you can't get the damn thing to work, you're screwed. And I'm like, where did you come up with this price without being able to test it?
Looked it up on eBay.
Yeah, they looked it up on eBay. That offends me so much when these companies, when these thrift stores do stuff like that.
No, I don't have Mego Planet of the Apes. That is one of my grails. I would love to have a whole set of the Mego Planet of the Apes. I started the Mattel Flash Gordon, and I would love to finish that. I looked up the price. The Mego Planet of the Apes is expensive. So I do look for it at toy shows, because if somebody has a bunch of them, like 3, 4, you usually can whittle them down. But when you buy them onesie twosies, it's kind of hard. Sometimes I get good luck on eBay if it's on auction. somehow or another, I'll find stuff that people just not looking at, and then I'll get a good deal. But I haven't looked it up in a while. Robert, you got the phone right there in your hand. Just look it up.
Oh no.
When I moved about 5 years ago, says David from Canada, I experienced a never-ending move. I can't fathom what you went through in the move to your new. Oh, it was awful. I mean, it's stuff we can't find. Because, we were putting this up and putting that up, and we're like, well, where's this and where's that?
It'll turn up.
Yeah, eventually. I remember getting in a 5 and dime. They had a 3-pack for 50 cents. Those days are over. Mm-hmm. And Built to the Klaus has a Super Nintendo, but it's not worth $125.
Well, they think it is.
$130 is retail, isn't it?
Trapper. Yeah, probably. Yeah. If it works.
But that's retail back when it came out, right? Not today.
I mean, if you were to go and buy it at a show, maybe he means.
Oh yeah, if it works like you say. But when you go to a show, they usually have it running so you can see or a way for you to play it. I don't know.
August, I know the one you're talking about because it was.
I think I got that book.
Yeah, I gave it to you.
Yes, I do.
She has the first issue. I gave her the first issue from that Boris Karloff. Well, Gold Key was 60s through 80s, and Dell was Golden Age through to the 70s, something like that.
Mego Flash Gordon is nice.
They only had like 3 figures, and they're like 9 inches. They're taller than the other ones, aren't they?
But they're expensive.
They came on a big blister card, though.
They're expensive.
I had the whole Planet of the Apes carded box series for Mego once upon a time. What are you going to do? Yeah, now they're all on that. Yeah, because they looked up on eBay and said, oh, we can get $125 for that, or $125.99. And then maybe it'll sell when it's half price, and hopefully it actually functions, because a lot of that solid state stuff does hold up,
Yeah. Fat Albert.
Yeah, they did Fat Albert.
My city in upstate New York just opened a vintage arcade room, and down the street an arcade pub.
Interesting.
Remember buying Nintendo NES at a flea market for $1 out of the box.
Yep.
On the ground in the 90s.
I know. AMH.
It's one of your greatest moments.
Oh no. And
hey Mego man, how are you?
Speaking of Mego.
Booted in the 90s.
Gold Key Valiant rebooted. Yes. Turok Dinosaur Hunter specifically, Turok Dinosaur Hunter and Magnus Robot Fighter were Gold Key originals. I don't know if they did any others, but those two jumped to the top of my head when you mentioned it.
K Munin did some research and checked the prices. That's the normal price if it actually has been tested and working,
even including a game with the console.
Yeah,
so they're just being awful, which is what thrift stores do.
But that one, for some reason, that value, well, it ain't Value Village anymore. It's Savers.
They all like
that. They prices, boy. I don't know what they be doing.
But like I said, if there's some, again, solid state stuff like that usually works. I bought a Sega Genesis once that had been in a flood. It was a flooded basement, and the guy told me, I'm selling this whole lot for X. It was at a yard sale because the game console and the cartridges were all submerged in water. And I took a chance at it because he had like 30 cartridges or something in the console. He wanted like $20. And I was like, I'll take a crack at it. Made sure everything was really dry, and damn if all of it didn't work. And everything was fine because, again, the way it was built back in those days, it held up. So there's a chance it works, but they can't know that. There's no way they can know that. They don't. I'm sure they don't have like I said, a cathode ray TV. And I mean, you can hook it up to an older model television, even a flat screen.
But you got to have that converter thing.
Yeah, and I doubt they have Super Nintendo cartridges laying around because they would have overpriced it and put them out by now.
Yeah,
that's right. Solar Saturday Morning Solar was a Gold Key character as well. Oh, Robert, don't take it.
Oh, Robert, you know nobody's serious talking to you.
Yeah, we're just.
So don't take it all personal.
We're just messing with you,
yeah,
Robert.
just
You're
making
fine.
fun.
Just having fun. Blue Splash, the one guy, Toyland upstairs had Mango Planet of the Apes. His prices were more than yes.
Oh yeah,
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
I know who you're talking about.
I went up there and I looked at it. That's the guy that wanted you to flip a coin.
Oh, don't get me going.
Okay.
And yeah, no, it's he.
Hey, Frank and Frog, how are you?
I was not able to negotiate with that man. I was not able to negotiate with that man. He was super expensive. He had a lot of rare stuff. He had a lot of really interesting things and things I would have been interested in. But I was just like, no.
Frank and Frog is eating a piping hot microwave, not even oven pizza. Microwave. I don't think I ever ate a microwave pizza.
Go sit in the corner. Go sit in the corner, Frank and Frog. Shame on you.
Oh, God. I don't think I've ate microwave now. Pizza, the frozen one you put in the oven. I've had some good ones and I have some awful ones, but never the microwave. And when we used to work at the daycare center, this girl loved pizza. Man, she used to have those microwave pizzas. She used to bring the lunch every day almost.
I couldn't do it.
And microwave,
no. Toaster oven it, or
put it in the regular oven,
or a air fryer.
That's how you warm it up in the air fryer.
But I mean, I love pizza. I could eat pizza and ice cream every day. And her homemade cookies, because she makes amazing cookies. She makes amazing cookies. She's gotten to be really good at it. She kept working on it until she perfected how she does it, and now it's like she makes cookies and I'm like this. Oh, let's go. I love it. I love it when she cooks for me anyways.
Yeah, I want to make me some apple pie, but I don't cook a lot of sweet like that because I can't eat all that.
Oh, I'll eat it.
I know.
I burn calories fast.
Yeah, we still have our it's called Value Village, but raised prices like mad. DVDs are 99 cents now, $4. Full seasons now $8. Well, at least they're selling them in full seasons. I was take it out the box.
Every disc.
So it could be like 20 discs that's obviously a set. And they would put an individual $2.99 on each
every freaking disc
one instead of taping it up and put $2 on it. I don't need to work there. Sometimes I'm like, man, I want to work at a place like this. This store would be empty.
Yes, Boxer Pit, E-Man and Nova, Charlton Comics, and reprinted by Modern Comics after Charlton went out of business. That's right. James said it was Thriller. Yes. Correct. And I gave her because she likes the horror comics. I came across a really nice copy of Thriller #1 with Boris Karloff, and I cleaned and pressed it and gave it to her as a gift some time ago. I give her a lot of stuff because LPH is amazing, my lovely wife. And I love giving her things when I can. I love giving her things when I can.
I can't.
You can't find it? Just because you're all out of order there. She's over at our comic bins.
Because it's a magazine, right? Isn't it?
No, it's not a magazine. It is comic sized. It's from Dell.
Oh, okay. I know.
There we go. The comics rack over there. You found it. There it is. And she's going to show you now. I'm going to take that off there. See? Thriller #1.
Yeah.
Boris Karloff, Gold Key. Based on the show.
We used to watch the show.
And
he did the intro.
Yeah. Is that the one he did the intro? Or is that the one he acted in every episode?
I think he did both. He did the intro and he was in every episode.
Yeah, but every episode it was a variety or
anthology.
It was not an anthology because every episode was standalone. But he acted as a different character in every episode, which I thought was rather interesting.
WWF had a comic.
Nintendo Comics. Munin would get bored. Oh yeah, I will not get bored. Pizza and ice cream and cookies and I'm happy.
No, I got the variety it up.
No, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it, but I like the teas because I do enjoy those. I do like those.
Hold on to your CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays. They are no longer making them, forcing people to go digital.
Well, that was obvious when they stopped putting disk drives on computer towers. You have to buy it separately and hook it up because they don't want you doing anything.
Oh yeah, V has a comic book. I have a couple of the V. Yeah. We actually got it from Ollie's.
Yeah, and then the Prisoner. I remember the Prisoner. So that was, I think the Prisoner comic was supposed to be a follow-up
to the TV show,
to the show, where he had gone back to the island like 20 years after he had escaped.
Yeah,
and the island is abandoned now.
Oh,
There's
wow.
nobody there. Robert says, I would like to see Rom the Space Knight either in animation or live action. I used to have a Rom in the box. That's a
comic.
Yeah, it was a comic, and they made an action figure. I think it was Parker Brothers made it. Was it Parker Brothers?
I don't know.
And it's like a 12-inch range, and I got it dirt cheap in the box. I don't have it anymore. I wish I did, because now it's super expensive. But when I bought it in the 90s, they couldn't give them away. You'd see them. Dealers had cases of them at shows selling them $20 a piece, mint in the box. Robert wants to know if they were trying to make Boris Karloff.
No,
that's sort of a system for television where you had like a thriller type show or a horror anthology show where you would have a specific host that would introduce every episode. Was a thing in that time period, especially the 50s through 70s. Like Roald Dahl, even the guy who wrote Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory,
he had
also did a lot of thriller and horror stuff. And he would introduce. He had two different because he had one in the 60s and he had one in the 70s. Two different shows, and he would sit there and narrate and host and lead into often a story he wrote himself. So that was just a thing.
I don't know why David mixing you and Robert up there, Richard.
Sorry about that, Richard.
I mean, your name is right there, Boxer Pit.
Yeah, Boxer Pit.
Oh, Rom is owned by Hasbro now. Night Gallery was
Trapper, good. Night Gallery.
I would rather watch Twilight Zone, though. Twilight Zone was way better than Night Gallery. Night Gallery was good, don't get me wrong, but I would rather sit and watch.
The first 2 seasons were better. Night Gallery had 3 seasons, and in the 3rd season, they took a different direction where every episode was some weird demonic thing.
Yeah.
And it went in an entirely different direction the 3rd season, and it didn't feel the same.
I'm with you, Migo, Matt. I refuse to download digital whatever. Now, if like I'll download a song off of YouTube, but I'm not paying for it. But I'll still have the record or CD or tape or something. But like it's a movie out right now that I would love to see, and the only way you can see it is to download it and rent or buy. And I'm like, I can't even get the concept of renting renting. Okay, I can see it one time, but buying it, then what if this thing gets full and then you got to delete something? Or it's like 1984 and Amazon deleted everybody's copy.
That did happen.
I'm not doing that.
60,000 copies, I think it was, deleted from people's Kindles, and then everybody was pissed and wanted to know what happened to it.
The Hitchhiker series also had a hoax narrated. I never saw the Hitchhiker.
Yeah, I've seen it, but I don't remember it very well.
Is that Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
No.
Oh, the Hitchhiker.
The Hitchhiker was the name of the show.
Yeah, I never saw that.
And it was another one where, like, every episode they tell some weird story.
No, Freddy's Nightmare was hosted. It wasn't by Robert Englund, though.
No, it was not.
I used to watch that in the Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah. Alfred Hitchcock was famous for that sort of a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Robert mentions, yeah.
Remember the doll?
That was just a thing.
What doll?
Which doll?
I don't know. Trapper is saying
Are you talking about from Twilight Zone? Do you mean Talkie Tina?
Talkie Tina.
Talkie Tina. I don't like you very much. Poor Telly Savalas. He didn't know what he was getting himself into.
Went to an estate sale today filled with resellers picking everything with abandonment. It made the whole experience not fun at all. Resellers do suck. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, Rom had some figures.
Yeah, they that was the most popular figure that Marvel Legends made. Was it this year or last year?
Yeah, I remember that. In the second season of Night Gallery, that girl that could communicate, and then she trapped him in that pit and left him there because that was the only friend she had. Because everybody hated her because she was
get out. Yeah.
Yeah, she trapped him. Oh, because PS3 always made you download an encrypted code to make it play. Oh yeah.
I don't know. I have a PS2 and I never got anything past that. I don't have any ROM Mego Matt. I don't have any.
Oh yeah. Boris Karloff hosted Black Sabbath. Sony PlayStation deleted 250 movies from their store and personal accounts. People who bought a digital copy had their movies removed.
Uncle Fun is warning us there.
Yep.
But yeah, that's right. He had a like a weekly reader or something.
Oh really?
Like Reader's Digest. That's right.
Hey Tuck, how are you?
Tuck's joining us.
Say hello to you too. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. We appreciate it. We try. If we're together, we're having a great weekend.
I think Freddy's Nightmare is playing on Tubi.
I have no idea. I don't know if I'd even want to see it. Does it hold up? I mean, some of the stuff you go back and watch it and it doesn't quite hold up.
Visions. Oh, I've heard of Night Visions. That guy Henry Rollins, he also played in it was The Punisher. And then he was in a band, and one of the singers that got killed, and he was on the episode of Unsolved Mysteries talking about the guy that got killed, his bandmate that had got killed. Because I don't think they ever figured out who did it. Who killed his bandmate.
Well.
Yeah. But he did a good job on I think he was also on Sons of Anarchy too. He played like a white supremacist on the Sons of Anarchy.
Okay.
Anyway.
I'll never watch that show again. Sons of Anarchy.
It was all right.
It was all right, but it devolved into something really weird, especially in the last season.
Would you rather watch that or Space Academy?
Which Space Academy?
The one that just came out. Star Trek.
Oh. That's not fair.
See?
That's not fair.
Oh no.
But the last season of Sons of Anarchy turned into Space Academy.
Yeah,
James says Talkie Tina I've seen that. I forget who made it, but it's a life-size Talkie Tina in the box.
Yeah.
It's not a cheap piece. What is it, like $400 or $500, something like that?
Oh, so. I'm very disappointed in Sony, says Kerry Munich. I've been a fan since PS1, but I won't support what they're doing now.
Yeah, well, all of these services are starting to reel that in. They want to control all the media and control what you're watching. Oh, Frankenfrog finished the shame pizza. Oh.
He says that video was amazing. Crazy cool collection. Thank you, Frankenfrog.
We appreciate that. I know people were asking for a long time, but we just weren't ready. We're still not quite ready. There's still some things that need to be done. Like I had mentioned in the tour video, even in this room, we're going to put some slat walls up so we can get more up. But we had enough of it together and arranged that we were able to do a tour.
Robert, you got to go on Amazon or go to Walmart and buy you that DVD player. You go to Goodwill, you might can find one for $5. What's Black Sabbath? That was a TV show played by Vampire Being.
It's a movie.
Oh, it's a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not the band.
Yeah, no, not the band. We're watching Tales from the Dark Side right now.
It's hit or miss. Some of them are pretty good, and some of them are awful.
Yeah.
And some of them had the potential to be better if it was explained better, or maybe if they had more time, because it's only 30 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, the doll was in the night gallery and it was evil. And it did. I don't remember that.
Yeah, episode. I remember that one.
Oh, you do?
It was the doll was raggedy. It was dressed like a homeless person, and it came in the mail, and it was a British colonel, and the daughter had the doll, and he's trying to get rid of it, and she wouldn't, and it was cursed. It was sent by some Hindu witch doctor, and it bit him and poisoned him, but he was prepared for it because he had a letter that he told the family to send to a friend of his in India, and that friend arranged for the witch doctor who did that to him to get the same doll, only it was a British soldier. When he opened up the box, there was a British soldier in the box, and then the eyes popped open and it smiled and it was showing teeth, and then the Indian guy was like, oh no, because he knew what it was. Oh. I think, is that the doll you're talking about?
We didn't see Back Rooms.
We heard about it.
Yeah, but we didn't see it. He said he loves it because it's based in the 90s and it has liminal space concept. I don't know what that means. But and then Trapper says Back Rooms was creepy.
We've heard people talking about it, but we have not seen it.
Yeah, Star Trek Anarchy show is amazing.
Is it?
Amazing stories. I liked that show. I remember watching that as a kid. Gave us crossover with Lou, Hulk, A-Team, and the Knight Rider. We need to gather all physical media we can get before streaming services take full control. But you better go to the thrift store and start combing through, or if you go on Facebook Marketplace, sometimes people be selling DVDs by the thousands, and you can look through it, pick out the ones you want, and sell the rest.
Yeah, or donate them.
Yeah, donate it.
That. But yeah, you can find sometimes lots. There was that one place in Illinois. Remember, we went there once, but we didn't get anything because you had to buy it by the Gaylord. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
It was like $100 for a Gaylord full of DVDs in the cases. And I was like, yeah, I have no way to even transport this home. So it would have been interesting to sort through, but whatever.
The ventriloquist doll from Tales from Twilight Zone.
There were two. There was the one who took over the guy's life, and there was the one. No. Okay.
You think about Alfred Hitchcock?
I mixed it up with something else.
Yeah.
That was the one where it took over the guy's life, and he became the dummy.
Yeah.
That was a creepy episode. That was a creepy episode.
I keep Tina in one room and Megan in another. Okay, James got them both.
You don't want them tussling?
Oh, Robert only remembered a night gallery with the huge spider.
Oh, the guy, the downstairs neighbor got pissed off with him, and the spider was in the sink, and he washed it down, and every time the spider came back, it was a little bigger and a little bigger until it was like sitting on his bed. It was like a puppy.
I have that. The Biff Bang Pow Twilight Zone series.
The 12 scale one.
Yeah. I have that whole series with that talkie Tina in there. That's on the tour video. Mr. Eon is right about the doll.
That was the right episode. Because the doll that bit the colonel never did anything. You never saw it. But then they made they did something animatronic with the soldier doll, so its eyes popped open and then it smiled and showed all these big teeth. And it's like, whoa, okay, that was neat.
I think so too. A lot of people are going to regret getting rid of their physical media because the streaming, you can rent and buy, but again, you can only put so much on that disc. They only allow you so much, and then they're going to say, oh, if you want more space, you got to buy the cloud, blah 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 garbage. and then you're going to be paying for all of these streaming services plus all of this cloud space so you can have your movies. And people
they
want to
can
be
still take it
minimalist.
from you.
Yeah. And people want to be minimalist. I ain't trying to be
You're
no
going to have to be a
minimalist.
minimalist because you'll be broke from all the services and apps you're paying for.
Yeah, and I know it's a guy at work. He watch everything, and he always say, "Did you watch this? Did you watch that?" And I'm like, I don't watch anything on a service I have to pay for. And I asked him, I was like, "Do you have every streaming service?" And he said, "Yeah, he got every single streaming services, free and buy, so he can watch because he said if once he pays for all of that, it's still cheaper than cable."
Is
And
it?
I'm like, dude, I
I
don't
don't
know
see
about that.
how.
I mean, I like watching TV. I'm not gonna lie, but if I can't see it for free, I don't need to watch it. I'm not all that. I don't need to see it that damn bad.
Yeah,
I mean, it is some stuff I would like to see, but I'm all right. Whatever.
I don't know either. But no, I don't want to pay for anything. We pay for enough. All the utilities are enough
I
on it. We don't
know.
need all that extra, especially if we can own it. We got discs for a
I
lifetime.
know.
We have,
Auto Limits didn't have a host.
no, that's
Mm-mm.
correct. Well, there was the narrator at the beginning who would introduce the
Yeah.
show, but
Yeah.
that's about where the long and the short of it. That's about the long and the short of it. But
I
yeah, I'm happy with the physical media. We got tons of movies, we got tons of TV shows, we got tons of cartoons. You can see some of them behind her, just a fraction of them, and I'm happy with that. I don't need nothing else new.
I agree with Migo Matt. I don't think streaming is going to last forever. I mean, we're probably at the stage where we were in the 2000s when you were like, man, what could come next? Because you already had CDs, and you couldn't imagine, your brain just couldn't imagine what could be next. And then the iPod came out. So we're probably at that stage now. Oh, what could we possibly get now? And they probably did, like, they already got the meta glasses and they got the picture in it. And I
Yeah.
always refer to that TV show that we watch called The Feed,
Yes.
where
British show, right?
yeah, where your brain was connected to the internet, and everything you did was internal. You saw it through your eyes. You took pictures just by looking at it. You watched shows. You streamed the internet. Um, you searched the internet. Everything was done. You didn't need TV, phone, nothing. Everything was done through your
Yeah, it
brain
was an
mesh.
implant. They put it in the back of your ear or something.
Yeah, it was a brain mesh. They gave you an injection and it meshed across your whole brain. And that's what you had for all of your communication.
Yeah, I could see us getting to that point.
It's cheaper. It's cheaper than cable, but not by much. Maybe $20. No,
Uh-huh.
because cable is like 200 and some odd dollars. I remember when my mom and them had it, and because they insisted that they needed cable. And that thing was like 160 some odd dollars. I was like, ooh. And they were like, well, don't you have cable? No, we don't. We ain't had cable in years.
I never had it growing up. We didn't have that.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the era for it, where it came in. That was the era for it. Uncle Fun. Okay. Went to a church sale, bought a box of VHS tapes. The woman said, "How much are you selling them for?" I'm not. I'm going to watch them. And she said, "You're telling me you have a VCR?" Yeah.
We went to a yard sale, and they had a bunch of kung fu movies on DVD. And I picked out a few, and the guy was like, "Oh, you like that?" And the lady was like, "Who has a DVD player?" I was like, "Yeah, we got a DVD player." And then the guy brought out more, and then he darn near gave us the thing because he was like, "Oh yeah, we don't want
nobody
this."
wants this stuff.
Yeah, most of the new shows and movies are junk, anyways.
Yeah, they are. They are. Yeah, the control voice. That's
Yes.
right, James. For Outer Limits.
Outer
It was the
Limits.
control voice. Yeah, Amigo Matt remembers about MTV would last forever, and they tried to bring it back.
It's too late.
It's too late because you can watch all of that stuff on demand on YouTube.
And you can pick out what you want.
You can pick
and
out
you
what
can
you
save
want.
a playlist.
Yeah, make your own playlist or whatever, not just randomly whatever videos they put up for you. So MTV has outlived its usefulness in those terms, because they did try to bring back just a music video standard broadcast show, and they just couldn't pull it off. They just couldn't pull it off.
Streaming in your head sounds like Batman Forever.
Yeah, that's right, with Jim Carrey.
I saw a video that showed the majority of what people are watching on the streaming services is by far the old stuff by a long shot. We talked about that a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
That's what people are watching and want to see. I've never had a streaming subscription. I watch my movies with popcorn.
That's what we're missing, a full-size popcorn machine. I want a full-size popcorn machine for in here.
Remembering Gremlins, Judge Reinhardt tried to pick up Phoebe Cates with cable. I didn't see Gremlins.
Oh, no.
Don't tell that to teens and young gen. They love DVDs and VHS, but ironic, not Blu-ray or 4K. I still collect vinyl records.
Yeah,
I got a ton.
We have a ton of them. She probably has a couple of thousand vinyl records, plus around 845s, something like that.
Yeah,
because each one of those those disc holders has about 50 of them in it, roughly.
Yeah,
50. Because I know they can hold more, but you didn't overload them. You stopped it at about 50, so they wouldn't be too much weight.
And then I got some that's not in there.
Yeah, so I mean, and then my albums. You got more than I do. But
yeah,
I've got David a ton of vinyl records too.
Got a little collection going.
See how she does that?
The thing is they had music videos back in black and white era called sound bites, I think.
Yeah, it says 26. That's what the Monkees was based on. The Monkees was like a music television, the original Monkees TV show from the 60s, because those were effectively music videos that they were playing in between their storyline. Part of what made the show popular.
Do you know what show predicted YouTube decades before YouTube?
Max Headroom.
Oh, that was a TV show?
It was a TV show on ABC. I think it had one season. And unless you're thinking of a different one, but on Max Headroom, it's a dystopian future where everyone has a TV station. There's 100,000 or hundreds of thousands of TV stations, and they often focus on a guy who's running a TV station out of his trailer home, and so that's what I always think of in terms of predictive programming. Our record players, she's got a really nice one.
Yeah, I got a nice one.
Usually you just need to change the needle out from time to time.
And I got needles.
Yeah. Depending upon how good the player is, the needles can get quite expensive.
Yeah.
The cheapy one from Walmart with the little red clip on, those are a dime a dozen.
Yeah, you can get that in a pack of 100 for $10.
There you go. Saturday morning, I got it. Max Headroom.
He had 2 shows. Max Headroom, ABC. He
it was 2
also
seasons.
had a late night talk show.
That vaguely sounds familiar.
Hey, Vic Rules. How are you? Vic Rules. How are you?
Vic Rules is joining us. But
poor choice of word. I got needles.
But yeah, so I mean, the record player I have down here is not the best. She's got a better one, but that's for the upstairs unit. Better record player, better speakers, got a tuner, all of that. I just have a basic one down here. I'd like to get something more advanced at some point in the future, but it's not a priority at the moment for the records that we have. Some turntables are insanely expensive.
Jesus, yeah.
You type in record turntable on eBay and then switch the setting for highest price plus shipping, and you will find turntables that are in the 20,000 range.
Oh yeah, them people get real serious about that.
And there are people that will buy those.
Yeah.
You can find sold ones and completed auctions for like 20, 28,000. It's crazy what some people will pay for a custom turntable.
See ya,
Munion's gotta go.
Munin. I remember Max Headroom. He was a computer. He was computer generated.
Yeah, the head was computer generated. Correct.
And yeah, my record player connects to Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. I don't connect it though, but it can connect to Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. They range. The needles range based on the quality of the record player.
So you can go anywhere from like buying a 4-pack for a couple of bucks on Amazon for the red ones to paying a couple of $100s for a needle for a really high-end model.
Yeah. They call, so you better be careful and not drop it and scratch it. Because I did that one time. I'll never do that again. Because that needle bent. You remember? I was picking it up and I dropped it and it bent the needle. We didn't listen to the record for a while.
Yeah.
Because we had to buy a new needle.
Yeah, had to get a new I didn't watch Goosebumps, Trapper. I never really got into that.
Oh, I'm a retired professional DJ. I still have my Technique 1200s. Woo-hoo!
Oh boy. That's cool.
Yeah, I thought Max Headroom was
a simulated host between videos. He would pop in between videos and make statements or announcements as if he was taking over the station.
Oh,
you know, like he was a virus or something. Then they made an actual show based around the character.
But it was still a computer generated something?
And it was essentially the same thing. Only they incorporated actual actors. And then, as was pointed out, there was also a talk show. Alf had a talk show too. I mean, everybody tried a talk show at one point, especially when Carson had retired and everybody was trying to take over late night.
But Queen Latifah had
when he retired, late night died. It's never been the same since.
Yeah, Space Ghost had a talk show. Queen Latifah, the Vanessa from the Cosby Show.
Oh boy.
Everybody had one. Ricky Lake.
Chevy Chase.
Oh, Chevy Chase had
one? Chevy Chase did one. I mean, everybody, Danny Bonaducci tried his hand on it. Lasted like a week. they really didn't hold up. It's, you know.
Richard bought a record player off of Temu. I don't mess around on Temu no more.
Shop like a billionaire.
Yeah, I don't.
Translation: spend your money like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because that stuff does not hold up. Man, I done bought some stuff. I shut down my Temu account quick.
Yeah,
because I was like, I'm not spending money on this.
Oh boy.
Wasn't there it felt like it was a liquid TV. I don't know what it was about though. It felt like that was a thing for a minute. Yeah, he was in commercials. And stuff.
He got around. He got around.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do?
I know.
Trapper remembers Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
That's the one I used to watch.
I like the original one.
Yeah, that's how I got introduced to Space Ghost, because I used to watch Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Space Ghost.
Dr. Cohen got his first Mystic Legions figure.
Ghost
at a crazy. Whoa.
With all the chains glow in the dark or something, right?
I want the headless horseman they did. Right. I keep saying that, and then I never think about it again until I go to a show and then I see them there, and then I remember that.
Yeah.
That's something that I would like to have.
Yeah.
Arsenio Hall show was pretty good. It was.
Arsenio Hall. But he shut down.
He just kind of quit.
Yeah,
well, we did watch a thing.
He took a lot of heat after having Farrakhan on.
And
that was one of the nails in the coffin. I know that, because he gave Farrakhan wouldn't come on unless he got a whole hour,
Mm-hmm.
and there was some controversy about it because of some of the things that he said. Because you know who he is,
yeah, his belief system. Yeah, he's still alive, system. I think.
No, I thought he's deceased.
Oh, didn't
he pass?
I don't know.
I might be wrong, but oh, Richard said it's one of the best things he got off Temu. Wow.
Oh wow.
Oh my God. I'm shocked. They sell vinyl records too, don't
yeah, they do. I don't know how that's gonna work out, but they do. They got like they sell them in like lots, like packs of whatever. I don't know if it's like a mixed bag, you know, it's just like random stuff. Because Amazon does that too. You can get a package, like you pick out your genre, and then every month they randomly choose from the subscription service.
Oh boy.
And then they randomly choose and send you stuff. And you know, it's like, oh, it's a great way to fill out your collection and blah blah blah. I'm like,
yeah, I don't want to randomly fill out my collection. Thank you. I want what I want.
Exactly. So I don't mess around with that. Magic Johnson, really?
That sounds familiar.
Oh.
There you go, Matt. That sounds familiar. One that you know what I want?
No.
Rick Moranis has a rap album.
No, I don't want that.
It's a parody, but it's real expensive. It's actually surprisingly expensive because it's not easy to find. But what are you gonna do?
Nothing. David, any progress on your jukebox?
No. No, that's dead in the water right now. That's dead in the water right now, unfortunately. Yeah, Mighty My Tour, Blue Falcon, Birdman, Johnny Quest. Trapper's talking about Johnny Quest was a good show.
Oh, my phone in here?
Yeah. Johnny Quest started off as a primetime television show.
Mm-hmm.
Primetime television show, and then it was converted. Hanna-Barbera could not afford to continue the production at the level that was required to keep it prime time. And so they converted it to a Saturday morning show. But yeah, Johnny Quest, very well written, very well drawn, good voice acting. What are you doing? Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I was at Pam's.
Yeah,
my neighbor was canning today.
Visiting today.
Yeah, we were canning today.
Social butterfly.
I know. I'm learning how to can, so I can put that in my list of things that I do to start, you know, being more self-sufficient and not relying on the grocery store and
relying on the world.
Yeah, so I try to do things myself, you know, like raising our own food, canning it, cooking it from scratch.
I have that one.
Yeah,
Rapping Rodney
Dangerfield. Galaxy Trio was part of the Birdman show. Oh, okay.
Oh, is that the one with the teenagers?
I don't know.
And each one of them has a different ability. I'm trying to remember.
I didn't win no eBay bid. I wanted to win a bid yesterday. Totally forgot. I mean, I was on it too. And I was like, okay, I got 2 hours. Totally forgot about that darn thing. And I was like, oh man. So it sucked.
Yeah. Well.
But I mean, what do you do? It was a lot of books, and I only needed one book out of the lot, but it was a consecutive run. So I was like, okay, this will be cool. I can just read, because it was a lot of comics. And I was like, okay, I can just read the whole thing. Totally forgot.
Okay.
So, and I think my phone went on sleep mode or do not disturb mode, so it didn't chime to remind me to look it up. So I just, whatever. Let's see, just barely found that little kid from TV show who is super smart in high school from the night. Oh, the smart guy. He was a real life. Yeah, he was the brother from those twins, sister. Oh, we do the spinner rack. David did the spinner rack video for July. No, you just missed. Oh, you didn't? No. We put the books on it.
Yeah, I put the books on it, but I didn't do it. You filmed it.
No, I thought you filmed it.
No, I didn't film it.
Oh.
I didn't film it. That's the only way you're going to get anything, though, Migo. Sniping on eBay. You got to be a better sniper.
I usually do pretty good.
Unless you just want to put like $1,000 on every auction so that nobody can get it. But yeah, I didn't do a spinner rack video this month.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
No. But she filmed it.
I did film it, but I didn't put it up because I thought you had already put it up.
No. She's gonna put it. She was gonna put it up on the Lady Pop Hunter channel.
Yeah, I got a couple of videos I got to put up. I got 3 of them done already that I need to just put up. But I don't want to put them up all on one day, so I try to, kind of spread it out a little bit.
Yeah,
and maybe somebody will watch it and say something.
Oh,
wow, Black Star. Ooh, that's expensive.
That's a very expensive action figure line, especially carded. It's very difficult to find. David
in great shape and complete.
Yeah, they are expensive. They are very difficult.
Wish Mattel would bring back Brave Star.
Well, Ramen's doing it. Ramen is doing Brave Star.
And we actually unboxed recently the 3030.
Yes, did an unboxing and review of it.
And they're doing the Tex Hex right now.
Yes.
So you have that. And hopefully Ramen Toys.
People make a lot of recommendations to them, but there's only so much they can do at once. And I'm glad because if they start getting to the point where every week something is rolling out, people are going to get tired of that pretty quick.
That's what happened to Super 7.
Yeah, nobody can keep up. You can't keep up with it. So and that's really where he's at. He was like, yeah, give us a chance, people. A lot of people ask, we want you to do this, want you to do that. And they just like kind of slowly chugging along. But that's a good place to be. You get too big for your britches, you end up like Mezco, NECA, Super 7. They've all started off as we're just a small company trying to look out for the collectors, and turned into selling at Walmart and Target stores because they're spread too thin, and quality goes down and stuff starts getting mass produced, and half your stuff ends up on clearance.
But you guys said it was dissatisfaction on ramen version. No, I don't think we were dissatisfied with it. I was shocked. I didn't realize that there were 12 scale. But
I'm always going to have a problem. So it's like my issue. I don't like really thin accessories or accessories that won't stay in place. I have an issue with. And like particularly on the Brave Star figure, like his little things that plug in for his holsters, they'll fall out. And then the guns feel really thin. And I'm like, oh, it makes me nervous, like they're going to break. I have an issue with the set it and forget it mentality that you get with a lot of modern action figures, where they're only meant for the purpose of putting them in a pose and taking pictures, or just leaving them on a shelf. I want them to be hardier, so that's one of my main issues. But I'll have that issue with any modern figure I do a review of.
Yes, I do. We do know that it's a Saturday morning Fraggle Rock cartoon.
I don't have that.
That's what I used to watch growing up.
Yeah, I have the Puppet Show.
Loved your intro to the channel. It looks nice. I was confused. You posted the collecting tour because I thought it was another video. No, I wanted to put it on my channel just because two different people might watch it. I'm trying to get my channel to grow and put
go ahead.
And put content on it. So and then I broke up the tour just to have my portion on there, not the portion with David stuff, because he has so many subscribers and I only got a handful. So I'm trying to grow and do my own thing on my channel so that maybe people will watch it.
Dr. Cohen said Tales from the Crypt figures from the 90s are starting to go up.
Oh, we see that all the time at shows.
They're starting to go up.
Toy room tour was amazing. What's next? Any additional plans or projects?
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm going to do some more in-depth follow-ups in certain areas. And plus, there's always things being added. Again, we're put slat walls, not like right away, but slat walls will go up in this room also, just on the top portion.
Yeah, not floor to ceiling.
Because we're not taking away the comics that are down here or anything like that. But and so we can expand there, and because we have lunch boxes that we can't display and other things that we have not been able to put up. So yeah, there's other plans for the future. And also I have pointed out, you know, we're gonna have some guests in the near future. In particular, Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, coming up this Thursday, we'll have a guest that we're going to be talking with and interviewing, that we'll share with all of you, and you can expect a little bit more of that.
Yeah. So we hope to have more of that. Please join us. Yes. Please feel free to ask questions while we're, you know, during the conversation. But it won't be like a free for all, just talk about anything. We're going to give time to the guests to talk about whatever they want to talk about. Yeah, that'll be a little more focused than what we normally do. And David never got into Brave Star. Well, and thank you, Robert. I actually did a intro for every type of video. So for my comic books, I have an intro for that. And then I did one for the room tour. So, you know, just trying to do something else. Does David have any 60s Mr. Machine?
I do not have Mr. Machine.
Oh.
I do not have a Mr. Machine. I have the Topper Dinglings. I have Topper Dinglings, but I do not have Mr. Machine. If I could find an original, really good Mr. Machine, I'd probably get it if it was reasonable. You know, I would probably get that if it was reasonable, because that's a classic toy,
right?
Mr. Machine. But yeah, we do have well, room 1, 2, 3, and 4, man.
Yeah.
That's because that's I mean, the room 3 is the Masters of the Universe room specifically. Just about everything in there is Masters of the Universe.
Are you guys into small, like muscles and monsters in the pocket, or battle beasts, Z-bots, etc.?
I don't have any. I don't have much like that. I never really got into into the muscle figures. I like the battle bots, but those have gotten to be real expensive.
David does have that Snoopy snow cone machine.
I don't have that.
Oh, you don't have? David don't have that Snoopy.
I have the Tarko snow cone robot that's supposed to be it's like a ripoff of R2-D2. I don't have the original Snoopy snow cone machine, though. But yeah, the Tarko robot is about as bad. I think I did a showcase of that one once upon a time too, because it's so freaking weird.
Okay, Richard. See ya. Have a good time at Vacation Bible School.
Because, you know, in the height of Star Wars popularity, Tarko, which made all kinds of junk toys.
I have the Fisher-Price Sesame Street playset. You didn't see it in the video? I'm sure it was in the video.
No, you don't.
I don't have that Fisher-Price Sesame Street playset.
You've got the Child Guidance.
Okay.
Sesame Street playset.
I
don't know about you. I want the Fisher-Price one because I've got the Fisher-Price figure set in the box, but I don't have the playset in the box.
No, what that look like? It probably look the same.
It looks about the same. See, that's the Tarko robot, not R2-D2 at all.
Oh boy!
And so you can have your not R2-D2 vomit crushed ice into a cup, and then you pour some dye on it and eat it and get liver disease. A nice painting there, though. And then, although the boy looks like he's doing something really evil, like he's putting urine in the snow cone or something. Here you go, sis. I made a snow cone just for you.
Oh wow, that's cheap. They got the Fisher Price 70 Sesame Street Clubhouse for $25.
They had the playground set. I guess that's the clubhouse, and the neighborhood as well.
Now I got the neighborhood.
You've got the neighborhood from Child Guidance.
Oh, I got the Child Guidance.
You have the Child Guidance one. But yeah, that's the charcoal throw up snow cone machine.
Yeah, I always collect Bible figures. I'm not finished with that. Every time you look around is another one that I don't have.
Yeah.
Wicked awesome.
This is the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest freaking thing.
You do have Smurfs, so that's considered
I
small.
like Smurfs. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Smurfs.
Vomit crushed in ice.
Yeah, and there he is.
Don't eat yellow snow.
Uh-huh.
That's right.
There he is.
Right, DP.
There he is. And he's got the plug so you can make him shut up. And then he's got the crank that you put on his back and push this down. And he's not full of ice as suggested in the artwork. The ice is actually just a sticker. So I don't know if you can put more than like 2 ice cubes in here. And then something to hurt the kids. They can like tear open the flesh in the hands with this by accident, because there's your shredder.
Oh no, yeah, you can get cut up.
You can get cut to ribbons in there. It's like, put your finger in there, sis.
Oh wow.
It's an evil contraption. I don't think you'll find this on eBay either. This is actually pretty freaking rare. But it's just so bizarre. It's such a weird toy.
Have you tried it?
No. I don't make it. I don't even have the flavoring. I don't know what I would put for flavoring.
You can go get some Kool-Aid and just sprinkle it on there.
Some Kool-Aid in the ice and be really, really disappointed. Is that how that works?
Make a slushy. All you got to do is get that syrup out of the grocery store.
Oh God.
That's all they do anyway. They get that syrup and pour it all over the ice.
That's nasty stuff. Kids don't need to eat that. See, that's what I have for Fisher Price. Little people.
Yeah, you get some Flavor Aid.
My little set here. But yeah, I would love to, because I do have a small collection of boxed Fisher Price little people. So if I can find if I found the Sesame Street in the box, I'd be interested. You know what I mean? And then here he's got a couple of kids with perfect hair. It's like, oh, what is the name of that movie with the blonde children who are psychic?
Oh yeah, I don't know the name of that movie.
God, I can't think of it.
Yeah, we saw it too with the blonde hair kids.
Yeah, it was like 8 of them, and the whole town was terrified.
Yeah, because those kids were crazy. And they were killing up people. Uncle Fun has the village, but he only has the village. Cheese grater like roller. Yeah.
Cheese grater. But this I have, and Oscar in the trash can, and he pops in and out. That's right. And Mr. Hooper and Big Bird in a simulated nest. You don't get a real nest. But Gordon.
Village of the Damned.
Susan. That's it. Village of the Damned. Thank you. Village of the Damned. But because I will collect those if I can find them, especially unopened, because I like the Fisher Price little people. That's getting expensive. A lot of people real nostalgic for that. Weebles too, because I have some Weebles sets. You probably saw those in the tour video. Those are getting really tough to find as well. Not Children of the Corn.
No, it was Village of the Damned. That was a good one. And another one that was actually pretty good. Oh gosh, it just popped up again on YouTube about that little girl. This this stranger came to these people's house and just had a baby.
Oh, that's right.
And left the baby. Left the baby at the people's house, and that girl was evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was an evil. I think it was Godsend. or something like that.
Yeah.
I think the only little
Nick
people
rules.
figure I
The
have
dog.
is the
The
dog.
dog's classic. The dog is classic.
Oh, one second one, children of also. They
But they all
did
got killed at the end of the film.
well. They did another one in the what 2000s. I think they did like a remake.
No.
I know. I don't know if they did a sequel, but I know they did a remake.
No, not as far as I know, Robert. I don't think they made any figures.
The
from that.
Bad Seed. That's
okay,
it.
That's it, Trevor.
Oh man, that little girl was awful. She was killing up everybody.
Yeah. Migo said Gen X Jason bought a new in the box Fisher Price playset at a flea market in his YouTube channel last week. I forgot what he paid. The box was mint. Yeah, I'd love that. There's certain sets that are just really classic. Sesame Street's one of them. The castle set.
What castle?
The Fisher Price Little People castle.
Oh, okay.
That's a great set. They had a handful. The airport is a really cool one. They had a children's hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some great stuff. Even the cottage house. They did a few houses. A few different houses. Great stuff. Weebles too. Weebles had great play sets. But all of that is so hard to find packaged now, and really getting
no, it wasn't Bad Seed.
More popular.
But I saw Bad Seed. But the movie I'm talking about is not Bad Seed though. Yeah, Bad Seed was good, and the remake to that one, the 90s remake, I think was pretty decent. This one is a British film that I'm talking about. Go ahead.
Yeah, and it's an adopted baby.
Yeah, because a stranger came over to the house and had a baby. They were stuck somehow or another, a car broke down or whatever, and she had a baby in these people's house, and then just up and left the baby and everything.
Yeah.
And it was like, well, and then the people were like, well, what are we gonna do with this baby? And they kept him. They kept the baby, and raised it up, and the girl was crazy and was killing up everybody.
26 wanted to know if we have Monster High. No, we don't have any Monster High stuff.
No.
And there's Harry.
He's lurking and he's listening.
He's listening. He's Lurch.
Oh, they did do a sequel to Village of the Damned
in
1964. Cassette player my little sister had is tan and brown.
Oh yeah, they had the children's cassette player. That's right. Fisher Price Castle, great playset. Fun. Adventure People, and I'm a big fan of the Adventure People as well from Fisher Price. I love if I can find again decent carded or boxed Fisher Price Adventure People, I'll go for it. But that's getting expensive too.
Harry has found a bunch of Fisher Price over the years, but never in the original box.
Oh, everybody had it, so there's a ton of it loose. There's tons and tons of it loose, but even loose with the box is not easy for a lot of that stuff. And I do have several pieces that are sealed, like that one, like this one. It comes, but yeah, loose you can find this stuff. Loose in good condition, that can be tough too, because a lot of these, kids chewed on them, or the paint got rubbed off because they had them in the bathtub, or you know, or older ones.
Godsend. That was the name of the movie. 1980s horror mystery, Godsend. And Robert, that Bad Seed came out, I think, in the 50s, but they did a remake either in the 80s or 90s. It was pretty decent. It was a pretty decent remake, but they remade it like 2 times after that, and it just kept getting worse. And then The Good Son is supposed to be like a spin-off of that, but with 2 little boys. And I saw The Good Son. That was with Macaulay Culkin and that boy from Harry Potter or something like that, or one of them things. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good point, Harry, because anything Fisher Price like that, or Hasbro Weebles, they will sell like hotcakes because people are super nostalgic for it. We don't do it very often, but the last time we had a table which was actually a couple of years ago at the Conyers toy show. Remember, I had some Fisher-Price stuff. People didn't even try to haggle. They didn't even care. Like even the record player. Remember, I had the Fisher-Price record player, and the woman was looking at it, and I said, "It still works," and she was like, "Oh God, I don't even care." You know, and how much is it? And no haggling with any of that stuff. They just it really hits a memory for a lot of people.
Thank you, Robert.
Yes, thank you,
really
Robert,
appreciate
for making
it.
a donation to the channel.
And then we got Mark, the Toy Chic,
That's
is
right.
here.
Toy Chic.
Frodo Baggins. That's the guy from one of those shows, Harry Potter or something, Lord of the Rings or something.
That's it. Lord of the Rings.
Oh, something. I knew he was from something.
Harry Rings, Lord of the Potter. Is that what it is?
Ha ha ha. Yeah. You know I don't watch none of those stupid shows. I just knew he was from one of them shows.
Oh my God. That Saturday morning, again, Playmobil. Vintage Playmobil. The old sets before they started turning on the nostalgic button, because now they do like A-Team and Star Trek and crap. But
yeah.
when they had neutral IPs, and I have an original Playmobil set too. I've got the Knight set. I showed it in the tour video. I love that old stuff. They did Cowboys and Indians. They had the Union soldiers sets, and they had Indian sets and construction workers and astronauts and things like that. It's great stuff. Great stuff. And still the Playmobil, the vintage Playmobil, not as expensive as you would expect, and also will sell the vintage stuff. And Lego too. And I've mentioned this before. I've had that conversation with vendors who sell Lego, that the modern stuff, even at a discount, really hard to move. But if they get vintage sets, can't hold on to them. People want that stuff from the 70s and 80s especially.
Yeah, The Good Son was a good movie. It's worth watching. Give it a look. See look and see if it's on a free streaming service, so you won't have to buy it and then you don't like it. Then now you're stuck with a DVD. But yeah, it was pretty good. And Harry says he finds probably about 10 cents a year of those Fisher-Price from the farmhouse and all that. Also, I guess that's what it would be called. The A-frame was pretty cool.
Oh, the A-frame house, the one with the blue roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playmobil did a good Ecto one. He's had the Egyptian pyramid playset with the boats.
Oh,
they went pretty quick.
Playmobil. Yeah.
Oh, the Demon Seed. No, I don't think I've seen that.
I've seen that.
Where a woman was trapped and impregnated by her house.
AI.
Oh, wow.
The computer.
That does sound familiar.
Yeah, I've seen that. It was a long time ago, though.
Yeah, I never seen Lord of the Rings or Star Wars. I mean, Harry Potter. None of that. But yeah, I saw Star Wars.
She finally did see Star Wars.
Don't care nothing about no Star Trek. I seen like 1 or 2 episodes, and it used to be on when I was growing up. I don't know who watched it. It doesn't feel like a show my dad watched, but it was on a couple of times, but I never paid attention. I only ever paid attention to 1 episode when they found those hippies and they were singing. That's the only episode I ever paid attention to.
The space hippies.
Yeah.
With the bicycle wheel that he's pretending is a guitar.
I don't know.
It's not a bad show. The original's not a bad show.
I can't get with shows like that because I don't know what's going on.
You'd like the movie. You'd like Wrath of Khan. I think that would suck you in.
If it has a beginning, but shows like Star Trek, it doesn't have a beginning. You don't know what's going on. Hey, Steve, how you doing?
Hey, Steve is there.
He has an Aero Marine search team with the box, but it was open from 1979. Oh. Well, as long as you got it 100% complete, sure. Who cares?
Harry likes the chat. We appreciate it.
Toys, cool chat. And I've also subbed to your channel. Thank you so much.
We appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, that's just us. We just like sharing with the community.
Oh,
and,
the first 3 Harry Potters was fun, but 4 got dark and gritty.
As the children got older, because there's 8, And
see, that was way too much.
They all link together. They all go together. And as they get older, as the children grow up, and it becomes more and more serious because they don't have children's minds anymore. So it fits. It makes sense. It makes sense.
Okay. Robert saw the movie where Harrison Ford killed Michelle Pfeiffer. It freaked him out. Star Trek 4 is fun. They go back to the 80s.
Yeah, there's some good trivia about that film too.
Oh my God. We tried watching the Mr. T cartoon, couldn't do it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you remember it because it's on Tubi.
We tried watching Mr. T?
I think so.
I don't
know
so.
what?
No.
We watched that movie he was in where he was he had to do that obstacle course.
That was pretty bad. The strongest man in the world.
Yeah, I guess. I know he had to do an obstacle
the world's toughest man.
Yeah,
world's
something like that.
Man.
Yeah. Oh,
that's
boy.
Right. World's toughest man is the one that you're talking about. It was pretty badly done. It was a B film all the way.
Oh, you to B. That's more like an F.
Oh my God. Yeah. That's right. The guy from Rambo 2, the CIA agent Murdoch was one of the space hippies. That is correct. He was also in the Blues Brothers. He was the country western singer that was chasing them in the Winnebago.
I saw something recently. They were talking about Star Trek and how they went and picked up some whales.
That is Star Trek 4.
Yeah. See, that's way too much.
No,
yeah.
It's not.
It's picking up whales and the whales are extinct.
The scene that everybody remembers is the punk rock guy with the loud radio on the bus, and everybody's telling him to turn the radio down, and he keeps making it louder on purpose. And because the guy in that wasn't supposed to be in the film, he was like a stagehand or something who told them that they're not doing their punk rock actor right, and he knew because he was one. And he was like, I'm telling you, it doesn't look right at all. People aren't gonna get the scene. And so they let him do it his way, and it was much better. They thought, well, okay, that's much better. We're gonna leave this in the film, is how it goes, because Spock made him turn that off.
Oh,
and so that's the thing, because everybody's like, will you please turn that down? And he makes it louder. It's a funny scene, and then Spock gets up and reaches over and knocks him out, and everybody's clapping because they're like, oh, finally.
Is Deep Space Nine Star Trek as a standalone series?
It's kind of like Babylon 5. Deep Space Nine.
Is that Star Trek though?
Yes.
Okay.
Where all 9, I think it's 9 seasons, is like a one continuous plot with subplots mixed in.
Okay.
But it all builds up to something like on Babylon 5. We're watching Babylon 5.
Yeah, we're watching that.
And you get the sense that they're building up to something in every episode.
See, I can tolerate Babylon 5 because I got it figured out. They're on this spaceship.
Yeah.
Or whatever they're on station, and all of these councils are there, and ambassadors are there, and it's one continuous story. So I can, but Star Trek is not a continuous story, and it doesn't have a beginning.
Deep Space Nine does.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. It has a beginning. So if it has a beginning, I might can. Right. But I'm not saying let's go watch it now. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it might be tolerable.
Yeah, because even from Cisco, I mean, he arrives on the station for the first time to take it over.
Who's that? Oh, the guy?
The commander. He walks in, and then he don't even want the job. And is that they go through that whole rigmarole.
I hope he's not on Ozempic.
Oh boy,
Mr. T is real skinny now, but he's old. He's like almost 80 years old. So
he paints on his goatee now. He looks bad.
No.
Yeah, he looks pretty bad, but he's pretty old too. Poor guy. Yeah. But and he's iconic because I mean in the 80s he was massive. I mean there's if you had a handful of people that you could I want you to pick a handful of people that represent 1980s. Well, who you got? Mr. T, Hulk Hogan, Michael Jackson, I mean, there's a handful of people that it's just they just personify the decade, you know.
Uncle Fun says that they just redid those commercials recently with the same original
Did the
characters,
characters with
the
the
punk
punk rock
rock.
guy. Okay.
We got Next Generation.
No, we got Next Generation because of Star Trek 2. The success of Wrath of Khan is how come um, Paramount decided to is why Paramount decided to jump off Next Generation. It was Wrath of Khan.
Jesse said he spent the last hour looking for his wife's phone. His son turned it off and threw it behind the refrigerator. My son's nonverbal, so had a fun time.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Japper wants to know any love for Thunderbirds. It's right there. As a matter of fact, there's the Thunderbirds. The that whole case is the complete Jerry Anderson collection from Supercar to Thunderbirds, including the Thunderbirds theatrical productions. Everything Jerry Anderson is in this case. All of his productions.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm a big fan of Jerry Anderson. I got Space 1999 was Jerry Anderson.
Oh, was it?
UFO.
I saw Space 1999.
Mm-hmm. That was a good show.
Yeah, because it had a beginning.
It was. It was well written and it was well acted.
I didn't like that Helen.
No, she did not like
Helen.
Oh,
Helen wanted to kill Commander Koenig.
No,
she couldn't wait to get rid of him.
In a straitjacket.
And she always wanted to kill that dude.
Yeah, Trapper, all of them. I see his comment all the way down there.
What did it say? Yes, Captain
yeah,
Scarlet.
Here we go. Supercar.
Oh, okay.
Supercar, Fireball XL5, Joe 90, which is hilarious, Captain Scarlet, Secret Service, Stingray, Terrahawks, Thunderbirds, and then the Thunderbirds theatrical productions. And well, because Captain Scarlet, I talk about this one a lot because it's supposed to be a kid's show, but his superpower is that if he gets killed, he comes back to life.
Oh.
His body pulls itself back together. So he basically dies in every episode.
No. That's kind of lame.
Crazy. And then Joe 90 is a really interesting concept also because he's like 9 years old, but they're able to temporarily through the glasses implant the memories and therefore the skills of different types of people into him. It only works with him because of his age for some reason, because his brain's not fully developed. And the British Secret Service uses him in that capacity to allow his father to continue to do the research. It's weird. But I mean, like, for example, if they need an underwater welder, they can copy the memory of an underwater welder, put it into the transmission through his glasses, and for a short time, Joe 90 can do it. But again, he's only a little kid.
Yeah.
And and there's weird stuff like they had a guy who was a legitimate like undercover agent, like Black Ops spy, and so he decided that he was going to kill everybody, and Joe 90. And he told them so, and they're laughing at him. He was like, actually, because they were like, oh, look, he's got this little case with all these little gadgets and this little toy gun in it. And he was like, actually, it's not a toy gun, and I plan to kill you all. And they were like, yeah, right, kid. And he did.
Oh wow!
He killed everybody in the whole underground base. It's like, oh my god. But yeah, weird stuff. Starlet X Bomber. Starlet X Bomber. Do I have that? I don't know.
I don't know. Is that one of them Jerry Andersons?
Is it a star? Because he had other productions too. I don't have everything, but I've got all of his Super Marionation. I think I got all of his Super Marionation there. Hit Girl before Hit Girl, yeah. Something like that. But it was a fun show. Like I said, I've got UFO. I've got Space 1999. I don't think I have any of his other live action besides those two. UFO was very innovative. It was ahead of its time, but it felt like they lost their direction halfway through the season, like they didn't know what they wanted to do. Yeah, Team America was based off those puppets. The way that because supermarionation is that not only is the marionette functional and moves like a person, but they had it dialed in so that they could make facial expressions with strings that went through the head. So it was really an advanced marionette. But anyways, I guess we're going to have to wrap up. We actually ran longer than normal because we're 2 minutes and 25 seconds, 2 hours and 25 minutes. I'm all backwards.
Yeah.
Special thanks, of course, to Pastor Rick and to Robert, who made donations to the channel today. Thank you very much. Goes a long ways towards helping us with. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Trapper said Starfleet X Bomber Japanese puppet show like Thunderbirds. That does sound familiar. That does sound familiar.
And Edwin is here.
Oh, there's Edwin.
People get upset when I tell them that if it wasn't for Star Wars and its success, there would be no Star Trek.
It's true, because Star Trek, the motion picture, was produced by Paramount to ride the Star Wars train. They were like, do we have anything like Star Wars? And somebody said, we still own Star Trek. And they were like, okay, let's make a motion picture. And that's what jumped it off. That is true. But we're going to go ahead and wrap up. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Hope you had a good time. Remember, we will be on Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with a special guest. A special guest. So watch out for that. And we will see you soon.